to a very special Veterans Day edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Chicago Bulls as they go up against the Golden State Warriors. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello, with David Aldridge joining us on the sideline. We're still early in the season. Mike, how long does it take teams who've had off-season roster shakeups, a complete makeover, to settle things into place?
You know, it all depends on chemistry. Some guys can easily drop into a new team, but for others, it could take a few months to find the rhythm.
And you're bringing guys in, but you've got to know exactly how they're wired, too, don't you? Do they fit? Do they mesh with the rest of the guys we've got on the existing line?
Yeah, you have to figure out, does the guy you brought in care about whether he really fits in well? Does he care about the other players that he's out on the floor with? Or is he single-minded, tunnel vision? It's just all about me.
Yeah, a lot of layers to consider for sure.
The mid-ranger is so sweet, especially from Henderson.
Now the Bulls with it. Humphries kicks to Pippen. Back to Humphries. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Really good way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Last time out, he was absolutely amazing from the line.
Got to take advantage of the freebies, or you're leaving points on the table.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That's good from Humphries.
Humphries is the quintessential combo guard because he can score it, he passes, he rebounds, and he defends at a pretty high level, and he's got the size to do all of that effectively.
Here's Dawkins. He had 27 points last game. Takes it inside. Goes back up. It's blocked.
And give him credit for hustling on defense, coming up with the rejection in the process.
Here's Pippen. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. Mitchell passes to Henderson. Here's Dawkins. And the layup falls.
A solid point guard. This team is in good hands with Henderson.
Here's Humphries. Takes it off the glass. Humphries has got 5.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
You really don't want to allow him to get too comfortable, but even with stifling defense, he's going to still find a way to get it in the basket.
Now, here's Mitchell. Johnson kicks to Henderson. 6 to shoot. Johnson the screen. Here's Dawkins. And it's Chicago with the rebound. This game against Golden State is the first time they've met this season.
And each of these teams getting a win off the other last season.
And despite one being in the postseason and the other not, they match up closely. It's usually a good battle.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Warriors. They trail by 1. Coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
And winning on the road is easier said than done, but the way they capitalized on offense especially stood out to me.
They knew their game plan going into that one and followed it through to a T. Superb work all around.
For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game.
Needs to be more aggressive. That kind of a soft effort won't get it done.
Pippen against Henderson. Green in the post. Pass to Dawkins. Green with a screen on Humphries. Here's Dawkins. Lays it up off the glass. Dawkins has got his second basket of the night.
Boy, how about the confidence? I love watching him be that assertive down low.
And pin the blame on the defense there. You can't just give him an open layup.
Here's Greavy. Now Humphries. Robinson a screen on Henderson. Humphries with the bucket.
He uses his quickness to his advantage. Humphries a tough one inside.
The Warriors have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Here's Dawkins. That's good for his third bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field. And you can tell, Clark, these teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, but I love the spirit I'm seeing and feeling out there, Kevin. Already 6 lead changes.
Timeout called, the Bulls. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. We take a look at the Warriors, right there in 5th position, middle of the pack in the conference. Pass to Greavy. Henderson against Humphries. Outside Oakley. Beyond the arc. They get it back. Up again. The Warriors have gone 50% from the field to this point. 4 of 8. Floats one. The shot by Dawkins is no good. Chicago trailing here. Here's Greavy. Can't cash in from close range.
And the defense wasn't horrible, but still, he's got to come through there. There wasn't enough resistance to prevent him from scoring that one.
Dawkins against Humphries. Just 5 on the clock. Johnson finds Mitchell. Over Pippen. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Now, here is Humphries. This game out, he had 40 points. Pass to Greavy. Now, some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Robinson misses. Humphries against Dawkins. Here he goes. Johnson, and the slam dunk by Johnson.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Green against Oakley. And here's Humphries. 7 points in the game.
What determination from Humphries. Going straight into the defense and getting fouled while taking his shot.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Warriors.
You know, in the early going, they've been effective scoring in the mid-range, and if it's falling, I say stay with it.
Man, they're just bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there.
That's good from Humphries. Richardson, he's checked in for Scottie Pippen. And Golden State also making a change. Rodman, he's checked in for Mitchell. The Warriors leading. Rodman looking it over. Pass to Henderson. Outside, Green. Here's Dawkins. Rodman with a screen on Humphries. Here's Dawkins. And David Robinson pulls it down. The Bulls shooting a pretty distressing 27% here in the early minutes. Humphries inside, and he's covered by Dawkins. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Attitude is everything on the floor. You can tell he stays in a good mindset, looking for every chance he can get to make an impact on the play.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Humphries. And it's tied up with that one.
Free throw shooting is a skill, and this guy absolutely has it.
Warriors have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Shooting for Golden State, Dawkins. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. Both free throws good for Dawkins. And Chicago has possession, trailing by 2. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Away from home on the road, what a tremendous game they had at the offensive end.
And they ran their offense, dictating the pace. Hard to do on the road.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls. Richardson outside. Pass to Greavy. Humphries with it. Henderson defending. And the dunk by Humphries.
Oh, I love how aggressive Humphries is on offense. Catching fire right there.
Here's Henderson. And Green now, top of the key. Robinson with the block.
Defense is a major part of what Robinson brings to them. Looks like he'll be a premier rim protector.
Oakley passes to Humphries. He takes it in. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Rodman with it. Still yet to score. Pass to Dawkins. Golden State moving the ball around. Johnson's shot is off. The Bulls shooting 31% here early on. Not getting the shots they'd like. Here's Greavy. Back to Richardson. Robinson sets a screen for Richardson. Pass to Greavy. Shot clock at 5. Here's Humphries. A three-pointer off the mark. The Warriors shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. Rodman passes to Dawkins. Here's the teardrop. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Fighting back and forth for the lead. Man, this is a real battle.
Well, I just wonder who will be the first to start giving up ground. So far, it's been tight.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
In their last game, he actually made these shots look routine.
Yeah, he was really making it hurt every time he got sent to the line in that one.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Buckner's checked in for Johnson. And it's Richardson in for Gerald Henderson. Bulls trail by 3. Oh, and they need a basket in the worst way.
I think they're forcing things right now, and it's why their offense looks so pedestrian.
Here's Washburn. Pass to Richardson. Here's the screen. Shot clock at 6. The Warriors pull it in.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
Here's Dawkins. He can't get that one to fall. Richardson outside. Outside Edwards. Pass to Robinson. Richardson outside. Three-pointer on the way. Buckner grabs the board.
You know, what was he thinking? That's not within his range at all. Way outside of his limits.
I'm surprised that he would attempt that shot. Much better to swing the ball around to someone else.
Dawkins against Richardson. They grab their own miss, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Hey, we know every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Scottie Pippen's checked in for the Bulls. Mitchell, he's checked in for the Warriors. Bulls trail by 3. Richardson outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Outside Robinson. 5 on the clock. Shot from the wing. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
The defense getting hung up on the pick there. They've got to get over it.
And every time they don't, they're just allowing the shooter to find the jumper.
Pass to Richardson. Here's Buckner over Robinson. Hefty move. Buckner, good. And the Warriors lead by 3.
They don't hesitate when they get their opportunity to punch it inside.
Chicago's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. There's a screen by Robinson. Here's Richardson. And it's sent back by Mitchell. Richardson against Edwards. Pass to Mitchell. Now here's Green. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Love the energy from Green inside, going up strong, playing through the foul.
The Warriors shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Green taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And the first one drops.
The selfless, team-first attitude of Green is commendable. It's why his guys like playing with him.
Turner's checked in for the Warriors. Both free throws good from Green. So it's Chicago now. It's a 5-point game. Richardson outside. Pass to Pippen. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. The Warriors shooting 39% in the early minutes of this game. Mitchell kicks to Turner. Rodman with the screen on Edwards. Richardson, no luck. And for the Bulls, they're shooting just 26% early. Richardson driving to the basket. And the layup's good off the glass. Richardson up top. Edwards defending. Shoots a fader. That one wide left. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Warriors lead by 3. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And taking a look at the Warriors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
The defense playing with great intensity, coming up big for this squad.
They put the pressure on early in this game.
Richardson kicks to Turner. Golden State moving the ball around. 5 to shoot. Here's Richardson. And the shot no good, a bit short.
He'd like that one back. That's normally a shot he makes.
Here's Richardson. No good there. Good D by Mitchell. Warriors leading by 3. Rodman sets the screen for Mitchell. Stolen. Richardson with it. Now defended by Mitchell. From the left block. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
This will be key for Pippen. If he can get his shooters going, it'll open the floor for him.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. It's picked off. Mitchell against Richardson. Pass to Washburn. Over Richardson. Connects on the 17-footer. Washburn's got the lead up to 1 now for the Bulls. And the chess match, Clark, continues.
7 exchanges of the lead, and we're still in the first half.
Richardson finds Turner. Back to Richardson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rodman with a screen on Edwards. Richardson, no luck. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Bulls. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Richardson outside. Pass to Washburn. Edwards looking it over. Can't drop the tough three-pointer.
That's a long way out there, but you know it's a shot he knows he can make.
Fearless and deadly.
Here's Richardson. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
Great footwork and quickness. The difference maker there for Richardson.
Outside Edwards. To the paint. Here's Washburn. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. In the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3. Turner dishes to Rodman. Scottie Pippen grabs the miss. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Pass to Edwards. And it's blocked. And here is Mitchell. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Richardson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. One on Pippen.
Putting some power behind this play. Richardson daring the defense to foul him.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Ray Richardson. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Richardson.
And Richardson's role is to score, and score often. His coaches and teammates encourage him to be aggressive.
And the Warriors making a change here. Lowry's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. Richardson against Lowry. Richardson outside. Over Lowry. Richardson no luck. Warriors leading by 3. Richardson attacking. Buckner the pass to Richardson.
Foul. Edwards.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Shooting for Golden State, Michael Ray Richardson. Taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
The first one falls. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Bulls trail by 4. They need to find a high percentage shot clock to regain some of that confidence.
I think they've gone too long without seeing one go down, and that begins to mess with your psyche. And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Rodman outside. Back to Richardson. Rodman with a screen on Edwards. Richardson kicks to Rodman. Just 5 to shoot. Buchanan. The shot's good. Rodman making the play. Buchanan's got his first points of the night. Richardson outside. Up top, Edwards. Richardson cover. Kicks it out to Richardson. Shoots over Turner. Richardson, no luck. Warriors leading by 4. Down low, here's Buckner, and he goes in for the dunk.
Very little resistance right there.
Yeah, you see why they're down, huh? Wow.
Has to be better on the defensive end. Can't allow dunks.
Here's Washburn. And that one drops. Washburn's got 6. Warriors have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. On the wing, Turner. Richardson cover. The D bit on that pass fake, and that freed him up. Turner's got the lead up to 6 now for the Warriors. Richardson outside. Pass to Kempton. Here is Edwards. There's the pick. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And it's Kempton missing. It's Rodman with the ball for the Warriors. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. In the corner, it's Richardson. Golden State moving it around. Goes up with a stripe. The rebound by Washburn. And Chicago shooting 31%, not looking sharp offensively to say the least. Edwards passes to Richardson. Puts up a deep 3. Warriors with the rebound. Outside Turner. To the middle. The rebound by Washburn. Washburn's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Edwards. And that one, good. He has 6.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Not a bad time to pump the brakes right here. Check in with everybody and make sure you're speaking in stereo.
Could be a chance to adjust the lineup as well.
Pass to Dawkins. Mitchell outside. Oakley against Green. Now here's Johnson. Rebound by the Bulls. Robinson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Such great timing, defensive awareness too. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like this, it certainly can change your approach.
Warriors leading by 4. Here's Dawkins.
You know, there are occasions when contact doesn't affect the shot. That sure did.
Easy call for the refs.
The Warriors have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Dawkins. And both free throws good for Dawkins. Bulls trail by 6. To Greavy. Henderson against Humphries. Pippen the pass to Oakley. 5 on the clock. Here's Humphries. Henderson pulls it in. And so Henderson will bring it up for Golden State. Pass to Dawkins. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Dawkins has got the lead up to 8 now for the Warriors.
You'll get tons of that from Henderson. Has a great feel for where his guys are on the floor.
Now Humphries. 12 points for him. And the basket is good.
With him, the scouting report says you've got to go over the screen.
Absolutely. He'll hurt you from deep. So you have to fight through those picks.
Here's Dawkins. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Dawkins has got 6 points in the quarter.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent here tonight.
Oakley kicks to Humphries. Green with the rebound. Green's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Dawkins. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Offensively, Clark, things have sort of fallen apart for them.
And they need to recover as soon as possible.
Here's Greavy. And it's denied. Henderson against Pippen. The shot by Dawkins is no good. Bulls trail by 8. There's a minute 47 left in the first half of the game. Humphries the pass to Greavy. Back to Humphries. The 11-footer, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Humphries has got 16 points.
Jay Humphries is very effective as a shooter from the mid-range. You've got to D him up better than that.
Count it.
This is clearly a man on fire. Was tremendous last game.
And that has bled into this game. Just a force on offense.
Pass to Greavy. Robinson on the wing. Covered by Johnson. Kept alive. Second shot opportunity, and Robinson with the layup.
He can be a problem on the boards. Robinson caps it off with the bucket.
There's 48 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Dawkins. It's hauled in by Oakley. Oakley's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Mitchell against Pippen. Back to Oakley. Pass to Humphries. Takes a 3. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
It is so good whenever Humphries is connecting from deep because it helps this offense run a lot smoother.
Here's Dawkins. He's got 19. Gets the 14-footer to fall. Dawkins has got 21 in the game.
And I like how versatile he is on offense. Capable of burning defenses in so many ways.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Warriors ahead, up 5. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Now here's Henderson. Green with a screen on Humphries. Green up on top. Here's Dawkins. With some arc, and Pippen pulls it down. Bulls trail by 5. Pass to Humphries. Six on the shot clock. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Gerald Henderson, second personal foul. First team foul.
The Bulls have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now.
Humphries.
That's good from Humphries. Both good from the line that time. Here's Dawkins. Free throw line jump shot, and that one is good. Dawkins has got 23.
He'll hit those if you leave that much room. Needs to do a better job of closing out.
Humphries the pass to Greavy. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
The floor awareness of Humphries. Outstanding at whipping passes to open teammates.
Warriors leading by 3. Henderson outside. Here's Dawkins, and he banks in the layup. He's got 25.
Fantastic look. Excellent start to the second half.
Easy hoops out of halftime. That really can get your team rolling.
Robinson sets a screen for Humphries. Pass to Greavy. And here's Humphries. He's got 21. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Dawkins. Humphries, no good. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Warriors. Leading by 5. Here's Dawkins. He's got 25. The shot comes out. Greavy passes to Pippen. Here's Humphries. Warriors with the rebound. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Mitchell outside. Pass to Dawkins. Green, the screen from the arc. It's all in by the Bulls. Oakley's got his 5th rebound in this one. Bulls trail by 5. Trying to find a way out of this rut, Mike.
Yeah, looking to regain some momentum offensively.
Pippen feeling it out a bit. Here's Humphries. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen. Humphries has got 4 points in the quarter. Warriors leading by 3. Dawkins, the pass to Johnson. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the 3rd quarter. A shot, no good. Inside, here's Oakley, and Charles Oakley out there with the slam.
Yeah, he doesn't throw it down much, but I love seeing Oakley hammer it down like that. Good job, Oak.
Henderson outside. Green against Oakley. Green kicks to Mitchell. Clock at 6. And again, no good by Golden State. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. To the inside. Robinson. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Warriors have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the 3rd. That leaves room for improvements here. Henderson outside. Oakley against Green. Chicago grabs the miss. Pippen's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To the paint for the lead. Robinson, that's good. Robinson's got the lead up to 1 now for the Bulls.
Enthusiastic play from Robinson inside. You can tell he loves operating in that area.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Pass to Dawkins. To the middle. And it's Green with the jam.
How about the show of force from Green? Going up with confidence inside.
Humphries with it. 23 points in the game. And there's the drive. Can't connect from 13 feet out. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Warriors. It's a 1-point game. Here's Dawkins. 25 points in the game. Hits some room on the way in, and the bucket's good. Dawkins has got 27.
Precision mid-range shot. He found his angle and goes right up.
Oakley, a screen on Henderson. Lets it fly from 18. And good that time.
I think he's got to show more fight than that. Can't give up on the play once you get screened. You got to continue to fight through.
And coach is definitely going to be frustrated with that effort. Or lack of one, that is.
Here's Dawkins. 27 points for him. Green, the screen. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Henderson. It's hauled in by Oakley. Oakley's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Pippen finds Humphries. Oakley against Green. Oakley passes to Humphries. Shoots over Henderson. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Humphries has got the lead up to 1 now for the Bulls. Golden State's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half.
Henderson not one to back away from contact. As a matter of fact, he invites it.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
Another thing they did well was taking advantage of the holes in the defense. Very aggressive in exploiting the lack of concentration.
And he knocks down the first time.
As you'd expect, Henderson very solid from the line.
And the Warriors making a change here. Rodman's checked in. Bulls have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Pippen sets a screen for Richardson. Here's Robinson. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Mitchell dishes to Henderson. Rodman with a screen on Richardson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dennis Rodman. That's his first foul.
Boy, defensively, that's great anticipation. Moving your feet and drawing the whistle.
Unafraid to put his body on the line.
Turner's checked in for the Warriors. Richardson comes in for Gerald Henderson. Outside Edwards. Right side Robinson. Over Johnson. Robinson misses. The Warriors leading. Richardson attacking. Rodman in the high post. Outside Turner. Pass to Richardson. Rodman sets the screen for Richardson. Off with the layup. The Bulls shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. And here's Edwards. Outside for Robinson. Offensive rebound. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Aggressive move by Robinson at the rim. With his height, it's hard to imagine stopping that clean.
Richardson the pass to Rodman. Now Richardson, 5 points in the game. Back to Rodman. 3-pointer. Rebound by the Bulls.
The defense has to feel fortunate with that miss. He's not usually the guy you want to leave open from downtown.
Yep, that one goes.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Coach, a tough stretch for this offense.
I'd say they need to get back to what they do best. Right now, that's a question mark.
A big question mark. Richardson and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. A shot by Johnson, no good. The Bulls leading by 3. Down low. Richardson the pass to Edwards. Edwards a screen on Green. Green against Oakley. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. Chicago making a switch here. Washburn's checked in. And the Warriors also making a change. Buckner's checked in. Warriors trail by 3. Outside, Rodman. Pass to Turner. Richardson outside. Out to Turner. 6 to shoot. Golden State moving it around. Looking to end his cold spell. And the nice bucket inside from Richardson. Richardson's got 7 points. Bulls have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime. Shooting 8 of 15. Robinson sets a screen for Edwards. Canone. Rodman covering. Robinson a screen on Turner. 6 on the shot clock. Richardson kicks to Robinson. Over Buckner. And it's Robinson that time on the assist by Richardson. Richardson's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Richardson. He has 7. Outside, Rodman. Pass to Turner. 1:39 left to play here in the third. And it's Green missing. Richardson outside. Over in the corner, Edwards. Back to Richardson. Here's Robinson. The shot that time, not on target. Great D that time from Green. Rodman kicks to Richardson. They set the pick. 1:04 left to play in the third. Here's Rodman. David Robinson with the rebound. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. 3-point lead. Pass to Robinson. Back to Edwards. Here's Richardson. Turner covering. Robinson sets a screen for Richardson. Shoots over Turner. Richardson no luck.
He just can't seem to get anything to go. He's in a bit of a rut.
He's got to simplify things on offense. Concentrate on getting quality looks and not settling for bad shots.
Richardson the pass to Buckner. And no good. Canone. Rodman covering. Oh, here's Edwards. Here's Robinson. Money from the wing. Robinson's got the lead up to 5 now for the Bulls. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Bulls lead by 5. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Richardson outside. Pass to Kempton. Back to Richardson. Outside Edwards. Puts up a deep 3. The Warriors pull it in. Rodman's got his 4th rebound in this one. Inside. Back to Turner. Rodman passes to Ogden. Now, here's Rodman. Here's Buchanan. Golden State needs to get off a shot. This one for 3. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Forte, he's checked in for the Warriors.
Substitution for the Warriors, number 5, Theo Forte.
Here's Turner. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Richardson, no luck.
I thought that one would go down. A little puzzling, it didn't.
Pass to Rodman. Here's Forte. Rodman passes to Turner. Shot clock at 5. Here's Buckner. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Edwards inside. Pass to Kempton. Rodman grabs the miss. Rodman's got 6 rebounds now in the game. On the wing, Turner. Richardson cover. Here's Forte. Some nice passing by Golden State. Buckner, no good. The Bulls leading by 3. And here's Edwards. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth.
Couldn't convert the bunny. That one was right there for him.
Outside Turner. Pass to Buckner. Here's Forte. Turner, the bounce pass. Forte, the pass to Rodman. To tie it up. The rebound by Washburn. Washburn's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Richardson outside. They set the pick. Edwards with it. Picked up by Turner. Edwards can't hit.
And this is how you defend a player like him. Nice job contesting without fouling.
Turner finds Rodman. On the wing, Turner. Pass to Forte. And here is Rodman. Here's Buchanan. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. It's Edwards on the wing. Can they get it? That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
Hard to pass up a mid-range shot like that when you find yourself with that much space.
Pass to Forte. Rodman with the ball. Here's Forte. Edwards defending. Back to Rodman. Here's Buckner. Puts it up from 15. That one's not going to go. The Bulls leading by 5. It's Richardson on the wing. Pass to Kempton. Oh, here's Edwards. Right at the free throw line. That's no good. He is 5 of 11 shooting from the field for the game. Here's Forte. Rodman outside. Over in the corner, Turner. Rodman passes to Forte. Rodman dishes to Turner. To the left side wing. Shoots. Can't nail the jumper. The Bulls shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. To the paint. Outside Edwards. Pass to Washburn. And the shot goes down. Washburn's got the lead up to 7 now for the Bulls.
Nice feed there, setting up his teammates perfectly for the bucket inside.
Timeout, Warriors.
Shooting too many blanks in this one to stay close.
Maybe try something different. Couldn't hurt at this point.
So both teams making some changes here. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Hey, during that last break, I heard the Warriors coach as he addressed the team. And coach told his players, hey, they're feeling the pressure over there. Keep pressing. Keep fighting. They're starting to crack. And let's get this game even.
Thank you, David.
Defense just a touch hyperactive that time.
At the line for the Warriors, Dawkins. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And here are the Bulls now. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Pippen kicks to Humphries. Robinson a screen on Henderson. Humphries against Henderson. Humphries inside. He's off on that one. Excellent defense there from Henderson. Pass to Dawkins. Mitchell outside. Now Henderson. Here's Dawkins. Lets it go from the wing. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Oakley's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Humphries the pass to Oakley. Green with the rebound.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
Pass to Dawkins. Lets it go from 14.
I don't think you can ask for a better look, just not the result they were looking for.
Yeah, he's got to put that miss behind him and continue to fire away when he gets that kind of a look.
Down low, here's Green, and Green slams it in.
And what a crazy swing that whole play was. The steal and then the slam.
Clarkie read that perfectly and makes a huge play.
Big time.
You could feel the whole game shift with that sequence. What a game changer.
Here's Humphries. The Warriors making the shot. Here's Robinson. They need this one. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Mike, they are desperate to find a basket.
They're having a really hard time out there.
You're right. Now, here's Green. Pass to Johnson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And this is how you capitalize down the stretch. I mean, the coaching staff has got to be pleased with that.
And the game isn't over yet, but that was huge. Let's see if they're able to close it out.
The Bulls call timeout. Chicago leading. Humphries with it. Driving the lane. It's good. Humphries has got 29 in the game.
Humphries on the drive, very shifty, ready to twist and turn and shake him up to get by the defense if he has to.
Here's Dawkins, banked in off the glass.
In a tight one like this, you have to trust in his ability.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he plays with no fear, and he certainly knows how to put the ball in the basket.
Now, here is Humphries. Pass to Greavy. From down in the low post, it goes. And the Bulls lead by 3.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Henderson passes to Dawkins. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Greavy's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the inside. Oakley kicks to Humphries. And he uses the glass on the layup. Now it's a 5-point Chicago lead.
That's a huge shot from Humphries, coming through when his team needs a bucket.
Henderson looking it over. Here's Dawkins. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Dawkins has got 33 points.
He's dominating this game right now, making the D look utterly helpless.
Humphries inside. Henderson defending. Now Humphries. Robinson a screen on Henderson. Shot on the wing. Here's Oakley. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal
A
foul.
tough as
First
nails
team
big man.
foul.
Little contact never bothered
For
Oakley.
your Bulls, Charles Oakley taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break.
First free throw is good.
The enforcer of this team without question. Charles Oakley intimidates the opposition, and that's a big deal for this squad. And he doesn't let the pressure get to him. Cool and confident from the line.
Here's Dawkins. Johnson the screen.
Chicago foul. Kevin Reedy. Third personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Golden State, Dawkins taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
He hits the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And both free throws good for Dawkins.
Fruitful trip to the line there. He's made this a one-possession game now.
And Chicago shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. Here's Humphries. Got it from 16 feet. Humphries has got 33 points.
Rising to meet the challenge. He was ready to put the team on his back.
Here's Dawkins. Robinson with the block. 1:27 left to play in the final quarter. Right wing, Oakley dishes to Pippen. Steps back. Here's Humphries. Pass to Greavy. Humphries against Henderson. Humphries, the pass to Oakley. And here's Humphries. A floater. That one, no good. Dawkins against Robinson. And he commits the intentional foul.
Second personal foul.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
They're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time defense.
Trying here to put this game, Mike, out of reach.
That's why it's important to play this one smart.
And an intentional foul right there.
Personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for 2, David Robinson.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
Well, it seems like David Robinson is a walking recipe for success. At 7'1", he's got terrific size. But his mind is also incredibly sharp. He's a fast learner.
Timeout called the Warriors. 34 seconds left in the game. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
They are still fighting hard. That's admirable, but I think this one's just about done.
Yeah, not looking good for him. It's got to be a quick bucket, a quick foul, and see what happens.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
And they need to execute quick out of this break.
And even if they get it and then get a quick foul, there still might not be enough time.
Pass to Dawkins. Fires from deep. It counts. And now they trail by just 4.
You know, I think they've got to show a little more anticipation dealing with these screens because right now they're just laying on them and getting stuck.
Look, you have to go over the top or duck under. Right now, they're seemingly trying to go through the screen.
Taking 2 shots. First team foul. Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for 2, David Robinson. Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for 2, David Robinson. Taking 2 shots. First team foul. Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for 2, David Robinson. Taking 2 shots.
got this. Shooting 2.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that puts them up by 5. Timeout, Warriors. .24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Up top, Henderson. Covered by Humphries. Charles Oakley grabs the miss. So they foul intentionally.
Personal foul. Team foul. At the line for Chicago, Humphries. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Timeout called the Warriors. They're down by 6. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
Look, the game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
Can't make one mistake here. Have to act fast.
Tries a 3 off the inbound. Connects from downtown. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Well, it was a must-foul situation. They were hoping for somebody not quite so good at the line.
And that's a good job from the offense to get it into his hands. They knew the foul was coming and got it to their shooter.
Shooting 2.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
Good composure from the line there. Those shots sealed.
Johnson, the pass to Dawkins. Great look, but off the mark. So the Bulls win it. It was tight there at the end, but they were able to give this crowd what they wanted.
Kevin, I do think the crowd helped make it happen. I mean, in a close game, the fan support can be a real difference maker.
And that'll do it, folks. For our terrific reporter, David Aldridge, along with Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello, I'm Kevin Harlan, saying thank you for tuning in tonight. So long, everyone.